Today's stories include Horizon Zero Dawn's movie release plans, Nintendo wraps up Switch 2 production, and Nintendo's response to the leaks. We'll have all this and more because this is Kind of Funny Games Daily. What's up and welcome to Kind of Funny Games Daily for Friday, October 17th, 2025. Today we're brought to you by Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, the action RPG based on the popular Solo Leveling franchise, launching November 17th, open for pre-order and wish listing now on Steam and Xbox PC. But folks at TwitchCon this weekend can experience an exclusive demo at the Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive booth. We're also brought to you by Shady Rays, but we'll tell you about that later. Of course, I am Tim Geddes. I am joined today by Roger Picorni.
It's going to be a beautiful weekend for me, Timmy.
Why?
Because fiance is out of town, right?
Okay.
Not good because of that.
No,
right? I'm going to miss
yeah.
her. But that means, you know what I get to do all weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Watch Splinter Cell Death Watch.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm going to do all week. Even though if she was here, I would still do that.
I know,
it would be the same thing. But now I get to like fully life it. Just start to finish the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
You don't need to do that thing where you're sitting there like, what do you think?
Yeah. Or like, hey, do you want to do anything else?
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
sure?
like,
You
you
sure?
sure you're cool with
you
this?
want you want Sex in the City? You want to watch something else? No? Okay, I can just sit there in the living room and just be like, oh, Splinter Cell, yeah.
Am I remembering correctly that a couple days ago it was renewed for season 2?
Yeah, but those are always fake renewals. You know how the deal is with animation now. I don't know if you know about this.
No, maybe not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let me know if like you have the actual insider information. From what I've heard is that basically they just do 2 seasons of animation at once, basically to not renew contracts or to like kind of have it as one contract. And so yeah, if you see 2 seasons about like every single animation project out there. Like Cuphead got 2 seasons immediately, but they've saved the second season announcement for after the first season comes out.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
mad
better
at
than having to wait. Like Euphoria season 3, people are talking about today, and I'm just like
Trisha Paytas.
Like, yeah,
huge deal.
Trisha Paytas, everybody,
big bro.
I have some bullshit I need to bring to the table.
Let's talk about some stuff.
And by bullshit I mean like it's bullshit, but it's good bullshit. It's Tim bullshit.
Okay, my favorite bullshit.
If I wasn't doing what I'm doing, there was an alternate world that I am another man, and that man's name is Baby No Money. Are you familiar with Baby No Money?
Yeah, familiar. Baby No Money.
I love Baby No Money. I don't think it'd be a surprise that I love Baby No Money.
Not at all.
And Baby No Money's self-titled album dropped today.
Okay.
And if you have ever heard a Baby No Money song,
which you've
heard every Baby No Money song.
Yeah.
And this album is 21 Baby No Money songs.
21?
21.
No.
It's 21 Baby No Money songs. I think it's like 30 minutes.
Okay, that's an issue. Wait, what?
It's fantastic.
There's no way.
It's just fun music for stupid people.
21?
I'm about to have a great weekend.
That's insane.
Shaking my little culo.
Culo.
Speaking of culos, everybody.
Oh, interesting.
Something's been going on in the streets of Kind of Funny.
Yeah, we got to talk about this.
We got to talk about this, everybody.
A lot of cryptic messages and tweets coming at us, and I'm like, I don't know what this means. I thought this was like an inside joke from Greg that he was talking to the audience, but no, it's a big deal.
I need to explain some things, okay? Starting with an apology. Following up with I'm on it, I'm trying to fix it. Following up with this might be the funniest thing to ever happen at Kind of Funny. Okay.
Let's go in order.
There's been a lot of problems with podcasts. If you guys have, I've been talking about it on shows, you've been seeing things. A lot of podcast service backends changed, a lot of problems. Shows not playing right, shows playing way too many ads in weird places and stuff. We're trying to fix it. We're on it. We understand that there's some problems.
Absolutely.
But one of the problems that people have been bringing up is the fact that ads have been randomly playing in our podcasts, sometimes the same ad interrupting us and playing multiple times throughout the episode.
Oh, wow.
And obviously that's annoying. Obviously we understand, hey, we need to fix this. There's been Reddit threads, there's been tweets, people have been letting us know that there's one ad in particular that people keep bringing up that I don't even want to spoil what the context is, the content is, because there's a clip that we will play. But I'm reading what they're saying the ad is, and it's not making sense to me.
Yeah, I saw.
And me and Greg talked about it, and it's not making sense to him. You, without talking to us, you read it, not making sense to you.
No sense.
Right? What I'm going to do right now is play a clip that a best friend tweeted at me that explains what's happening on these podcast ads. So everybody, listen to this for the next 26 seconds. Is a subjective take that I would definitely suggest you go to a Best Buy and get your hands on these different things to see what you like, because it is a big investment for this type of product.
When I was there, you had to have a knife. One of you's got to take turns carrying it up your rectum.
Wait, it's up your butt?
That's the prison wallet. You never leave home.
You have something protected around it, I'm assuming?
Yeah, or else you'd be bleeding out your culo.
I'm Mariana Van Zeller, and after reporting on black markets for my
is a subjective take that I would definitely suggest. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is happening? And that ad is just playing multiple times throughout
5 times throughout a podcast. Someone put on the Reddit that happened 5 times throughout the podcast. Honestly, on brand.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, everybody. We're trying to figure it out.
It's on our top of our list, but also it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's also really good.
Anyways, that's that. And also the fact that everyone thinks it's Nick makes it so much better. Oh, man. Remember, everybody.
Before we do that.
Oh, my bad. Yes.
I have one big announcement. Of course, we've been talking about this for the last few weeks, but it's actually happening next Friday. We're doing a marathon stream. Me and Mike, Silent Hill, F is for friendship. 2 bros, 1 controller, happening after Game Showdown. And of course, since this is a horror stream, we're sharing a controller. We will be handcuffed together. I had to make a little fan edit right here. This is Joey Noel shouted me out and told me to make this. So yeah,
so good. 2
besties. We're going to be in one room. We're going to be handcuffed, and we're going to be playing Silent Hill F. And if we get past the point where we finish the game, we have some ideas. Because that stream won't stop until the timer stops.
Oh,
so we have a lot of ideas. I've
heard you and Mike talking and planning about the stream, and the fun turned into stress so quickly in the last couple days. And I don't quite understand why. And I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is a moment of like, there's so many ideas here. There's so much fun for us to have. There's also a lot of ways this can go wrong. So a lot of us kind of planning for things, but I think we're in a good place, and I think the audience is going to really like it. So shout out and get ready, because again, it's going to be a marathon stream. You're going to want to support, because we will go all weekend, and maybe we'll take over Games Daily. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows, everybody?
Next Friday, it starts. Be there or be square. This is Kind of Funny Games Daily, though. Each and every weekday, we run you through the video game news you need to know about live on YouTube, Twitch, and podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, please support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon, YouTube, and now Spotify and Apple Podcasts to get our shows ad-free and a daily exclusive show. For a chance to be part of this show, you can YouTube Super Chat in as we go. A little housekeeping for you. We're an 11-person business all about live talk shows. Today after Games Daily, you're going to get a Kind of Funny Game Showdown. Hell yeah. After that, Gamescast is our Keeper review. And after Gamescast is a sponsored Arc Raiders stream. If you're a Kind of Funny member, today's Gregway is coming at you from Mike. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney, the Psalm Twining. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be the Roper Report. It's time for some news. We have 6 stories today.
A baker's dozen!
Story number 1. Live-action Horizon Zero Dawn movie has a, quote, working script and release plans. This comes from Wesley Yin-Poole at IGN.
Wow.
Sony's hoping to start filming its live-action Horizon Zero Dawn movie in 2026, with a release at some point in 2027, according to a new court document. The Game Post said it had spotted the revelation in a court document filed as part of Sony's ongoing legal tussle over Tencent over Light of Motoram, which it accuses of being a knockoff of Guerrilla's video game Horizon Zero Dawn. In the legal document, PlayStation Productions boss Assad Kizilbash says the Horizon Zero Dawn movie now has a working script and Sony's on the hunt for a director.
Oh.
The plan is to start filming next year and release the movie in 2027. We're in development for a film based on Horizon in partnership with Columbia Pictures. We already have a working script and are actively searching for a director with the goal of shooting the picture in 2026 and releasing in 2027. The live-action film follows the recent collaborations between Columbia and PlayStation on the 2022 films Uncharted and the 2023 film Gran Turismo.
Both hits.
He described Horizon protagonist Aloy as a key icon in the anticipated film and emphasizes her importance to the flywheel of franchise building.
Wow.
The flywheel of franchise building. Whoa. There, took it there, Raj. What do you think about this?
Oh man, I love the flywheel of franchise building. This is this is a weird project because it was a Netflix thing, and then what was it? The creator was canceled, and then they canceled that thing, and now they're making it into a movie. They're trying to make for Horizon into this big multimedia extravaganza, doing a whole Lego game, trying to make a whole live action movie. I'm sure, why not? I guess I do think it has a really cool open world. I actually think it would be better as a TV series. I could see that a little bit more in my brain with, you know, the way that they can deal with kind of the future and the past and like all that jazz. This doesn't excite me. This is not necessarily the franchise in total. Like, I'm not a Horizon person. Seeing this as a movie is like, yeah, whatever. I'm just more of like thinking about the other franchises that PlayStation can play with, and
like Twisted Metal.
I mean, yeah.
On the cock now.
What?
Twisted Metal? Season
On
2?
the what?
The cock?
Oh.
Peacock?
I forgot that existed for a second. That scared me a little bit.
I use it every day.
Are you a Horizon person? Every day you watch?
Every single day.
Oh, because of
Housewives.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were watching Twisted Metal every single day.
Just most days. Twisted Metal's so good, everybody. Watch Twisted Metal. I'm not really a Horizon person. I'm not, but I'm a little on the other end of you when it comes to the TV show versus movie thing. Like, I think Horizon needs the budget because, like, the cool things about Horizon are these robot dinosaurs.
Yeah.
The colors, you know, like the beautiful vistas and just like what the look that they have going for them. I think that is a good selling point that I think people are intrigued by. And I think you can sell that to a mainstream audience. And Aloy, I think that they could in some ways get better on the big screen compared to the video game.
Sure.
So I think that there's a chance that this movie hits. I don't think it's a guaranteed hit. I don't think it's even a likely hit. But I do think that this as a movie that they're putting out, I do think is going to add to the franchise and raise awareness of it. And like, I don't expect that this is going to be bad. Let me say that.
No, well, I say that, and then like they fucked up an Uncharted movie, so I don't know. Like, it seems like even like the slam dunks, as it were, just it when it comes to Sony, you just never know. Like, it's just such they're in an interesting place because they have, of course, Last of Us, right, which they kill, and that's incredible, and they're doing multiple seasons, and that's such a huge franchise right now. But I just don't. I want them to have consistent hits when it comes to theatrical releases and adaptations that are outside of that, and looking forward to it. Like, when I think about the pantheon of what Sony and PlayStation have when it comes to mascot characters, like the lack of them not making good, actually accessible theatrical releases that are adaptations of their mascot characters is kind of baffling to me because they own Sony Animation, which is doing some of the best animation in the business right now. And the fact that there isn't an Astrobot movie, there isn't a Ratchet and Clank movie that is actually, you know, something that people want to see that looks new and doesn't feel like it's just a spinoff of the game, right? Like,
but I mean, isn't that what it is though? They did it. They literally did.
Yeah, but like, saying. I just don't. I think in 2025, there's a different tinge to whether they need to go with it. It's like the way that they released that, it just didn't work out. They need like to make this an actual theatrical budgeted film that feels like, hey, we have Hollywood players in this. This is a big deal. We have actors. We have names. Chris Pratt, sure, why not? But like, you can make whatever, even Sly Cooper. I know that's a joke, but like, you have these cute characters that have this lineage that have really interesting backstories and lore and characters. Like, it's all right there in front of you. And I understand why they're doing Aloy, right? Why they're doing Horizon, because this is a franchise that they're still making games for, that they're trying to make, you know, into something that is going to live past just an old franchise that's selling old games. But you know, it's just interesting to me that they have Sony Animation over here and they're not really doing anything with it. That's what interests me a little bit more.
Yeah. Mad Rocks in the chat has the greatest comment I've seen, which is this Horizon movie is going to release the same day as the Zelda movie. Just as tradition.
That's great.
Live. That's so freaking. I mean, isn't Zelda 2027? I think it is.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Did Roger say Sly Cooper's a joke? Don't get at me. Okay, I'm the number one Sly Cooper person in this office. I love Sly Cooper.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I will take that. I will take that moniker.
Else is fighting
I will
for
be that person. Okay, I love Sly Cooper, and I was devastated to hear that Sly Cooper movie. Literally, I think it was like a few years ago. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, of course we canceled.
Did
the movie.
they ever officially say that?
I think I saw some
because I don't even think they did.
I remember seeing something where someone's like, yeah, for sure this is canceled. This is not happening. This is just it was just like a proof of concept. It wasn't even in production. And that broke my heart. That broke my heart years later, even though I already knew, but like I didn't really know.
I can't wait for the Zelda movie.
Do you keep really?
Oh yeah, dude. From the Planet of the Apes director.
That's true. He's
hell,
really good.
He's God.
Really good. Have you seen the Maze Runner movies?
No.
I feel like we should watch some Maze Runner movies together.
I like that.
I know you got a lot of stuff going on, but like,
that seems like number one priority.
I feel like we got to figure that out right now.
Let's move on to story number 2 here. Nintendo aims to make 25 million Switch 2s to set gaming history. Whoa.
Wow.
This comes from Takashi and Debby over at Bloomberg. Nintendo company has asked suppliers to produce as many as 25 million Switch 2s by the end of March 2026, setting the company up for record first-year sales of a console that's already reached high watermarks for the global gaming sector. The Japanese company is asking its manufacturing partners to ramp up output, counting on demand to persist over the coming holidays and into the new year, according to people familiar with the matter. Nintendo, which began assembly of the Switch 2 around the end of calendar 2024, may still adjust the final production figures when it gets a clearer reading of demand during the critical holiday shopping season. As of now, Nintendo's likely to comfortably surpass analyst estimates for sales of 17.6 million devices in the fiscal year ending in March, let alone its own much lower public forecast. The people said, asking not to be named, discussing private plans. Nintendo can be asked to sell roughly 20 million units of the Switch 2 this fiscal year based on, Nintendo can be expected to sell roughly 20 million units of the Switch 2 this fiscal year based on the shipping estimates from its assembly partners with any leftover consoles in inventory for the next year. The company's Tokyo-traded shares reversed losses and rose 2.6% on Friday. The ambitious production plan, which hasn't previously been reported, shows an entertainment giant going all out to secure the success of its flagship device and avoid the mistakes of rivals. Nintendo's future hinges on the $450 Switch 2 being a success, and the company more than doubled marketing spending around its June launch to ensure it got off to a fast start.
You know what this means.
What's it mean, Raj?
They're doubling down. They're like, man, a lot of people are going to buy these Switch 2s because Animal Crossing. It's back. It's coming out soon.
I mean, I stand by my Animal Crossing thoughts even more now of, wait. Because you want to get 25 million more Switch 2s in the wild, so you can sell 25 million more copies of Animal Crossing when it's time.
That's true.
Nintendo's crushing it right now. Every couple weeks, we're releasing a game, tiding people over, all right? Is it a game people have played before? A lot of people, but a lot of people haven't. Sure. And guess what? Those new people, they're playing these games and loving them. Old people, buying them again, still loving them.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Metroid Prime 4, it's going to sell something.
It's going to sell
it's going to sell
maybe
something.
A few dozen. Yeah, it'll be
there. That dozen will add up nicely. But yeah, it's very interesting to look at their run they've had this year and how we've got that big direct, so we know a little bit about early next year. Like, they are not slowing down releasing games. Like, people might be upset for whatever reason of no 3D Mario, this or that, but like they're putting out just consistent titles every couple weeks, it feels like. So, and, I mean, we just launched a Pokemon game, right?
Yeah, we did. Fuck.
Yeah, like they're going to sell a lot of these things, and they are already, and they're going to continue to. But yeah, these numbers are crazy. Yeah, no, it's I think when going into the Switch 2, I was hesitant about how much it would sell, not because you don't want to ever, doubt Nintendo post Switch, right? I mean, like that is you should not be doing that. But I was like, I don't know. It just feels like everyone has a Switch 1. The economy's not too great. Are people actually going to go out there and buy a Switch 2? But it seems like they're hungry for it, and I think it's only going to grow as I joke around about it. But like, yeah, as we get those Animal Crossings, as we get those full-on Switch 2, so when we get the new Pokemon game, whenever that is just a Switch 2 video game. I don't know if that actually will happen anytime soon. But next year.
Next year?
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
You think they're not going to do no cross-gen? No Switch 1
no
Pokemon game. Really?
Yeah, I mean, so far Pokemon generations have been, this is the clean breaking point. They've always done that because they do look at it as a system seller. Sure. It's one of the rare franchises that actually has that power to like get people to upgrade, and they always time it where the games don't come out too close to it's not first year of the systems launch, right? Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon Day is February 27th next year. And that's their, I keep saying this, but 30th anniversary. 10th generation, like it's all but assured that game will be revealed in February and come out in October or November next year.
Wow. And it's Switch 2 exclusive, you're thinking?
Yes. Wow. Yeah. I think that there's a
huge
95% chance it's Switch 2 exclusive.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think what Nintendo's doing, they're really pushing it. I can see again the fact that they have held back so much when we talk about there is no 3D Mario game. There's not fully exclusive Switch 2. Here's the brand new next generation that is only on the Switch 2 Pokemon game. There's so much.
No, but stop there. Like, you're right.
Yeah.
There's not. However, there is no new 3D Mario, but there's Mario Galaxy 2.
Sure.
There's no new Switch 2 exclusive Pokemon game, but there is Pokemon Legends. It's like,
of course.
they have these
They have enough, but no, what I'm saying is
exactly.
like, and then now they can actually open up the floodgates and be like, yo, here's what you've been looking for in the next 3 years, right? It's going to happen. We're going to get an Animal Crossing in the next 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these things are going to happen. And yeah, the fact that they are so bullish on this future, man, we're going to get a lot of cool games, man. We're going to get a lot of cool games.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get a lot of cool games, man.
Let's move on to story number 3. Nintendo responds to reports its servers were breached while keeping silent on the Pokemon Teraleak.
Uh-oh.
This comes from Tom Phillips at IGN. Nintendo's responded to reports that its servers were recently breached by hacking group Crimson Collective. You fucking losers.
It's pretty sick, though. It's
It
pretty
is
sick,
pretty
man.
fucking sick. I'm just very jealous. And it's claimed that no development or business information was taken. In a statement to Japanese newspaper, the Sankei Shimbun, Nintendo suggested that any breach had been minimal and limited to servers simply hosting its websites. The short statement notably makes no mention of this week's other major hacking story that has dominated gaming headlines, the continued spread of development details relating to the Pokemon franchise, originating from a confirmed breach of developer Game Freak servers last year. Which, real quick, just speaking on that, I do not have this verified. When I read it, I'm like, that doesn't sound true, but I've seen enough people circulating it that I'm like, I trust them, so they, sure. I assume, did the research on this. But it sounds like this Pokemon CEO like directly reached out to Central Leaks and was like, you gotta fucking stop this.
Oh, really?
Which is like, you know, the like super dapper dude that every time he pops up in the direct, we're like, that guy's cool. Yeah. Sounds like he personally reached out and was like, stop.
Whoa.
Crazy stuff. Nintendo has attempted to pursue those responsible for last year's so-called Teraleak of Pokemon details, which until this week appeared to be confined to information on past projects. But Nintendo does not appear to have had much success in locating the culprit. And this week, a further cache of development details that seemingly chart the Pokemon company's roadmap of game releases until at least 2030 have hit the internet.
Jesus.
Timed to hit alongside the launch of Pokemon Legend ZA. Last week, Crimson Collective claimed it had breached Nintendo servers, and an image purporting it to show a long list of Nintendo development files was widely shared on social media. We've not confirmed any leak of personal information. There's been no leak of development or business information. Nintendo statement today reads.
Yeah, crazy stuff. I mean, I've seen headlines and random things that, of course, I'm not going to repeat because I don't know how substantiated any of these things are, of just Pokemon headlines, crazy things here and there. So, yeah, it's wild that they didn't talk about the Pokemon thing, but I assume it's because this actually happened and this is real and this is huge.
I mean, well, the Pokemon thing is undeniably real.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even a question that it is real.
This is happening.
They were hacked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the Nintendo stuff is the only one that they're saying something because, hey, this is it's not as deep as some people might have thought it was, where this is not actually business development and the future of Nintendo specifically, but Pokemon clearly is out there until 2030 apparently. So that's wild. I mean, what have you seen any of these leaks? Have you done deep dives?
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of Pokemon, I haven't done deep dives into this stuff, but with the amount of Pokemon fandoms that I follow on social media, it's like, it's unavoidable at this point to see a ton of the stuff that was there. But yeah, the Nintendo stuff, I knew that them even talking here about there being development details, and then Nintendo saying there was not. It's like, I didn't even hear there was. I thought this was more of like a personal information, like we're being assholes type thing.
Yeah.
They're still being assholes. This is all bad.
Absolutely. This all sucks.
But yeah, the Pokemon stuff, unavoidable.
It sucks, especially seeing like the 2030 thing of like having all these developers working on things that are in flux that might not happen or are happening, that, you know, you never know where it's at. And we saw with the Insomniac leak of like, once these things hit the internet, people start to create expectations that are just not how video games are developed, where things just change on the fly. Things are evolved, and things might not happen the way that they thought they were going to happen 10 years ago or 5 years ago rather. So yeah, it sucks for the developers, and it sucks honestly for fans to like see this stuff and then be like, oh, well, that has to be happening. And they might start thinking about things that are just never going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, already like the Pokemon roadmap included, it started a couple of years ago, so we already know things didn't go away.
Yeah.
So it's like we're already off to the worst version of what you're saying, of expectations being completely out of whack of stuff. But it's there's exciting things there, but we'll see like how much of that actually comes to fruition, and it's gonna be interesting to see this generation of Pokemon, this generation of Nintendo in general. But yeah, Crimson Collective, get it together, y'all. Don't be doing this stuff.
Yeah. Did they do both these leaks? Probably not, right? They just did the...
No, Crimson Collective's just a Nintendo thing. I mean, I don't know. We don't know who's behind the Pokemon thing.
Oh, yeah. We don't know the culprits. The culprits are big question mark.
Yeah. They're at large.
Yeah.
I want to get to a couple super chats here. Zen Man Moo writes in saying, been loving the content. Just got my Ghost of Yote Platinum last night. About to start my Death Stranding journey after work today.
Oh,
congrats!
Which
That's
Death
awesome.
Stranding? Just Stranding 1?
Where are you at with Death Stranding 2 at this point?
Oh, I love it. I need to get back to it, but I'm like in a rock and a hard place because I want to play Yote. I want 100% that. I want 100% Death Stranding, and then I have embargoed things. So I just don't want to do, you know what I mean? Like those things are just not going to happen, right? I have too many things. And I'm also picking up Ball Pit in the middle of the night. It's 11:30 p.m. I'm like, I got to go to bed. And I walk past my living room and I see my beautiful Switch 2 with the nice little red and blue D-brand skin and the kill switch right there. I'm just like, I want to hold this. And I pick it up. And then just 25 minutes later, I'm just ball pitting. Andy told me recently, he taught me that I was doing things wrong in Ball Pit. And that's the reason I didn't like the game, is because I wasn't upgrading my character. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Then I just started upgrading my character, and yeah, the game's way better. Just way better. I felt like he compared to Snowbike Mike in Elden Ring, where he was like, Mike never upgraded his weapons, and he thought that the E level was like good. Like he thought E is like the lowest you can be when it comes to like the strength of a weapon, and he just never upgraded his weapons. And that's exactly what I did for Ball Pit.
So funny.
So everybody upgrade your stuff in Ball Pit.
Joshua G says Rost is 100% going to be Jack Black. I don't think so, but I get it, and we'll see.
We'll get it, yeah.
Ricky the Platypus says, Tim, please play the Daft Punk experience in Fortnite. Also, the knife and beehole ad might make me join the Patreon.
I love that.
I appreciate
If you join the Patreon, we will add the knife and beehole ad to every single ad.
God, what a trip. The Daft Punk experience. I've
seen stuff about it.
I said this. I watched the intro, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen on YouTube. I want to do this. Can somebody help me? I don't understand Fortnite at all. I want to do this experience. Can I still do it? When does it end? When
has it already ended?
Has it already ended? Can I still buy the K-pop Demon Hunters? I need information.
Maybe.
I need information.
I love you so much because you're so like locked into like technology and gaming. But there's some parts of gaming that you look like a scared dad.
Multiplayer gaming.
Yeah. When we booted
Don't talk to me about loadouts.
When we booted up Fortnite so you can buy the Ninja Turtles, you look like a scared child.
I am scared. It scares me. It's way too overload of information.
We were like trying to figure out how much each of these are. I think it was like $25 for like all four of them.
And
you were
just
like
$38.
Oh, 30.
It was $38 fucking dollars.
This is how I know this guy's gonna be a good dad. You're already like $38. Already remembered it.
I mean, no, I bought them. You know what I mean? That's not good. But yeah, somebody help me. Help this poor stupid man. Riley 21 says, pre-birthday tax starting the weekend out great with my job not being able to process my checks, so no tattoo. Sad day. Anyway, love y'all. That sucks.
That really
Happy
sucks.
birthday though, and you'll get that tattoo.
Good question in the chat. I'm seeing something. Bander SN said at Snowback Mike, how is the groin, Mikey? And then Mikey said, little sore today. What?
Mike, if you're listening to this, which I know you are, if you would like to talk about your groin, please come out here. But we're going to get to that after a word from our sponsors.
There's just 1 month left until the launch of Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, the action RPG based on the popular Solo Leveling franchise. I adore Solo Leveling. I've seen every episode, and this game cannot come at a more perfect time as I patiently wait for the next season. And being able to experience this world solo or with up to 3 of my friends for some co-op raids is right up my alley. Andy, if you're listening, we'll be playing this soon. In the game, players will work their way up as Sung Jinu, an E-rank nobody that no one wants in a raiding party, clawing their way up to becoming the powerful Monarch of Shadows. If you're at TwitchCon this weekend, you can play an exclusive demo at the PC gaming stations located at the Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive booth. Attendees will also be able to experience additional activities at the booth, including a themed photo booth. For fans viewing events from home, head to the official Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive Twitch channel, which will be live streaming from the booth. Pre-orders for Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive are live now, so add it to your Steam or Xbox PC wishlist to prepare for Jinu's next chapter.
This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium, polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Their shades have durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice for all outdoor adventures. They have hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find the perfect pair to match your style. Plus, if your shades ever go missing or take an unexpected hit, don't sweat it. They have the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you don't love your shades, exchange them for a new pair or return them worry-free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Y'all know that Tim Geddes has been outdoors a lot playing Pokemon Go, and he's been rocking his Shady Rays the entire time. Awesome to see him out and about looking dope. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code FUNNY for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. That's 300,001 if you include Tim.
So Mike isn't here, but he is in chat, and he did just send Slack to Kevin a clip of this apparent groin situation.
Scared.
Let's check it out.
Oh no.
Is this a live feed?
Ah! What the fucking fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I pulled my nut! I think I pulled a nut! Oh! 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 Oh no! Oh my god! I'm severely injured!
I think I pulled a nut.
I think I pulled my nut.
That's insane. Oh my God, Mike, I am very concerned for you. That looked very painful. Also, can I see the clip again? That jump scare is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh God.
Oh my god, look at this. Is this a live feed?
Ah! What the fucking fuck? Oh my god!
You're walking
Oh my
back.
God.
No.
Oh my god!
How did
Oh
he
my
even
god!
do that?
I think I pulled my nut. I think I pulled a nut. Oh.
How did he even do that?
Nick's going to die laughing watching this. We can't let Nick Scarpino see this clip. Mike, are you okay?
I just slacked it to Nick. Was that bad? Should I delete the slack?
I'm severely injured.
That looked bad.
I don't know how he did it though. Did he jump out of his chair? Is that?
I mean, like
it was like the movement
Yeah.
of like. Did he crunch
Tensing up?
Did he crunch the nut? Is that what happened?
I think he just tensed up. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. He has control over each of the nuts.
No, I think he like tensed the cheeks.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah, and then
you
it
know,
like all
it
came
just-
together
yeah.
and smashed together. Damn. He opens his
Fuck.
legs too wide. Okay, so that's the exact opposite of what we thought.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Wow. Everybody. Wow. Story number 4.
No, that should be story number 4.
God.
Jesus.
So many quotes. So many quotes. Story number 4. Former Assassin's Creed boss says he did not leave voluntarily. Oh, Lord. Quote, I stayed at my post until Ubisoft asked me to step aside. This comes from Andy Chalk at PC Gamer. A day after Ubisoft confirmed his departure, former Assassin's Creed franchise boss Mark Alexis Cote says he did not choose to leave the company, but was asked to step aside by leadership after being offered a reduced role at Ubisoft's new Vantage Studios subsidiary. Cote's departure from Ubisoft on October 15th came without warning and was particularly a surprise because of the success of Assassin's Creed Shadows just 7 months prior. The culmination of an effort to restore the series' flagging fortunes that began with his elevation to executive producer in 2018. But while Ubisoft said it was deeply grateful for his impact on the Assassin's Creed games and saddened to see him go, it was also apparently the company's idea that he leave. Many of you have expressed surprise that I would choose to leave Assassin's Creed after so many years, especially given the passion I still hold for it. He wrote in an emotional, occasionally gutting message posted on LinkedIn. The truth is simple. I did not make that choice. Ubisoft decided to transfer the leadership of Assassin's Creed to someone closer to its new organizational structure. A different position was mentioned, but it did not carry the same scope, mandate, or continuity with the work I had been entrusted with in recent years. The Assassin's Creed games, along with Far Cry and Rainbow Six, are now under the control of Vantage Studios. Vantage?
I was gonna say
Vantage?
but that's not how you spell Vantage, right?
Yeah.
Or is
I
it how you
think
spell Vantage?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to write.
How do you spell Vantage? I've never
Chat.
thought about it.
Vantage. I'm typing. I just wrote the exact same thing, and I don't know. Is Vantage a word?
Vantage point? Mm-hmm.
Or is that like just like slang for advantage
Yeah,
point?
everyone's saying it. That's how you spell it.
Okay.
Vantage Studios, Tencent-backed subsidiary headed up by co-CEOs Christophe Daranis and a Ubisoft veteran who's been with the company for 35 years, and Charlie Guillemot, son of Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, who headed up development of the now shuttered Tom Clancy's Elite Squad mobile game, then co-founded an NFT company, and then returned to Ubisoft to assume leadership of its 3 biggest franchises. Congratulations. You're a fucking idiot. Ubisoft to assume leader. Despite all that, Cote says he holds no resentment and that he'll always be grateful for the people, the projects, and the belief that together we could create worlds that inspire millions.
Yeah, this is worrying news, specifically with what's going on with Vantage Studios, which is a word we have learned. We have corroborated with the sources of the chat, and the Tencent situation, right? In my mind, I was like, not hopeful, but I was like, oh, there's a chance that this is just, we're going to put it underneath the Tencent backing so we can get more money, but everything's going to stay about the same. But if we're moving leadership, if we're changing around things so dramatically after Shadows, which did very well, which was a huge success for the Assassin's Creed and got it back on the map in a lot of ways. Of course, that game had a little bit of trouble when it came to development and, delays and all that jazz, but still, the product was out there and the game did well. So moving around leadership and putting it underneath this now Tencent-backed venture, to me, this does not spell a good, exciting future. And also with the cancellation of their post-Civil War Assassin's Creed game, which I will continue to be sad about, right? Like, that's such a cool idea for where the franchise could go. And it seems like we're rounding edges. We're trying to change things. We're trying to make this more palatable to a larger audience, which is crazy because Assassin's Creed is such a fucking big franchise. Yeah, this is worrying for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't say it better myself. Eve's son. Let's give him more power. That sounds like the
That's
right
what
move
we need.
here.
That's what we need. We need more power. Man, fucking. I just get so sad thinking about Ubisoft sometimes. Of like they were the shit, man. They had the moment about mid 2010s, like we were fucking killing it, bro. We were killing it, and then it's just like slowly but surely, just death by a million cuts, bro. Man, fuck.
Story number 5: Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 review roundup has a 64 on Metacritic and a 64 on OpenCritic.
Fire.
Lena Haffer at IGN gives it a 7, saying Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 takes another flawed but unique and remarkable bite at the jugular, with plenty to love and loathe alike, but I certainly enjoyed my time as an elder vampire at the very least. Robert Purchase at Eurogamer gave it a 2 out of 5.
Whoa.
The Chinese Room has managed to make something from a box of inherited parts, but this action RPG feels hollow and functional and is only redeemed by some stellar performances from the characters and cast.
I didn't know they're making this game.
Jessica Cogswell at GameSpot,
Shout out
the homie, gave it a 7 out of 10, saying although Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 isn't particularly ambitious or polished, it makes up for its faults with enthralling gameplay, gorgeous environments, a good story, and even better characters. And then some fuck named Greg Miller says, I'm early, it feels like a PS3 era game, but I want to keep playing it. I can give it a review in the coming weeks when there's nothing going on.
Wow. I didn't know this game was coming out.
I mean,
like, period, end of story. Like, didn't realize it was coming out this year. I thought this was just kind of vaporware or something like that. And then just, turn around, Greg Miller's playing it. Like, shit, what the fuck?
What?
That's crazy.
You have any interest in vampires as a concept?
I like vampires. They're hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's a fun idea. I like the idea of mid-ass games. Like, that's like kind of where my bread and butter is. Like, I like seeing kind of a 64. I had an amazing time this year. And again, it's a 6 out of 10 video game. But Mafia: The Old Country, I fucking had a blast playing that game. Just like comfort food of a video game. It is so old and dated, and it does not feel modern in most senses. The idea of playing like kind of like a PS3-esque vampire RPG kind of sounds a little sick to me. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think every game that I play needs to be an 8 out of 10, but I'm open to the idea of playing Vampire Masquerade: The Bloodlines 2.
I do love that. I appreciate the thought of like, hey, sometimes you can like games that aren't the best or whatever. Roger takes it a step further where it's like he hears a 64 Metacritic.
I'm like, that
and
sounds
he's
kind
like,
of fun.
Oh,
that's kind of
now I'm interested.
Now we're playing with fire a little bit. Okay, now if it also is like, you know what you're gonna get into, right? You totally know this is gonna be like an old school, like it's not polished, it's rough around the edges, but there's something there. There's a little bit of something there, but
just a little something.
But also, there's too many fucking games, so I'm not gonna actually play it. But I like talking about it.
Yeah, you talk big, often, so big.
So big.
But if I want to know about really, 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 really small things, Roger, where would I look?
You go to our last story, the We News channel, where we cover all the small news items you need to know about. Timothy.
True. Here we are. It's We News, everyone. From Eurogamer, EA employees and the Communications Workers of America Union have issued a statement against the proposed private acquisition of the company, claiming they were not represented in the negotiations and any jobs lost as a result would be a choice, not a necessity, made to pad investors' pockets. Hell yeah. Stand up. What a fucking disaster world we live in.
Fuck EA.
Atari announced the Intellivision Sprint console.
What?
The Intellivision Sprint retains the authentic look and feel of the original, modernized with HDMI and wireless controllers, and it includes 45 built-in games.
Okay, first of all, it's crazy that Intellivision is owned by Atari now. That's kind of crazy. That blows like a lot of boomers' minds right now. I'm sure when Nick hears about
Petty
this,
is like shaking.
Yeah, he's freaking out right now. That's nuts. I didn't realize Intellivision Sprint. Oh no, I guess it's just the Intellivision. That's what they're calling it. Like it's not like a remake of the Intellivision Sprint. They're just making a remake of a console of the original Intellivision.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. That's a weird name.
That's my
Sprint.
understanding of it, at least.
I guess there's a lot of people buying these things.
No. A lot of people, I mean,
enough people for this to be profitable?
I don't know about that.
Really?
Drug front.
Because they've done a bunch of these things. Drug front.
Somebody has.
It's like Mattress Firm.
Yes.
Where you walk in there, it's like no one's here.
Going on.
Something's going on here. There has to be a bunch of boomers that are buying these things. Maybe they're Christmas gifts.
An Intellivision Sprint?
Yeah, like everyone has like that old like uncle in their family that's like oh, I love Intellivision. That was my favorite thing in the world. Maybe this is my family, but
yeah.
Oh, I love Atari. That was the last video game I played. And it's like, okay, here you go, Dad. I don't really know you anymore, but here you go. Maybe this is the gift. I don't know.
Konami has canceled the release of the Silent Hill F soundtrack.
What?
All right.
Wait. Read that again?
Konami has canceled the release of the Silent Hill F soundtrack.
Whoa. Why?
Why? That is very weird.
That is bizarre.
Marvel Rivals Zombie PvE mode launches October 23rd. Absolum.
Wait, that's cool. I'm sorry. I just keep on zoning out and then going back to the thing.
Yeah. Marvel Rivals Zombies.
That's cool. A PvE mode? A PvE mode for Marvel Rivals? That's actually pretty sick. I like the idea of Marvel Rivals. I just don't want to play with people or have to go on Discord and talk to people. So I like the idea of playing a Marvel Zombies thing. That's fun.
Absolum surpassed 200,000 sales in its first week. Congratulations.
I need to get a credit.
Absolutely crushing it over there. And I love they're crushing it with the new IP. That's very, very, very cool
really
for a group that has been known for killing it with licensing.
Yeah.
So awesome. Ball Pit has sold 100,000 copies in one day. Congratulations to them as well. Bandai Namco will announce a new Dragon Ball game in January. That feels like a threat.
Yeah.
The Crew 2 offline mode is now available.
Cool.
Assetto Corsa Rally launches November 13th on PC Early Access. And almost 400 workers at Blizzard's platform and technology departments have voted to unionize, joining several other unions at the developer.
Exciting.
And that's it for We News.
Charlie in the chat says, regarding F, it seems to be some kind of license they couldn't get. A track is apparently similar to something existing or something. Okay.
Wow. That reminds me, like, one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen in my life is the clip of Hideo Kojima being confronted with the track that the composer of the Metal Gear Solid theme stole from. And him having to realize in real time, like, we can't use the Metal Gear Solid theme anymore.
Wait, where
which
was
is
it?
why the Metal Gear Solid theme changed in between 2 and 3. We have a lot of time left in the show. We have nothing to talk about.
Where was he confronted?
So we'll watch the video
Okay,
together.
yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Can you read some super chats while I
let me pull it up. Let me vamp for a second. Let me pull up YouTube, everybody. How's everyone doing? What's your plans for Saturday and Sunday? That's a weird way to say the weekend.
Yeah, the weirdest way to say the weekend of all time.
What's your plans, everybody? Super chat, let us know. Are you going to be watching Splinter Cell Death Watch? Or are you going to be one of 2 people watching it and excited about season 2? Man, just anime titties, War Thunder. Holy shit, did not expect that to be the ad on my YouTube. We're pulling up fan funding, and we are here, everybody. Zanman super chat says, been loving the content. Just got my Ghost of Yote Platinum. Oh, we already talked about that one. Shout out to Joshi G said roast is 100% going to be. Fuck, I'm already reading all these. Things. Yeah, we usually be like.
We got the clip. We got the clip, so we can get on this. Yeah, but real talk, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
because it's one of the greatest themes of all time.
Let me watch them. Let me watch this.
Есть для вас небольшой подарок. Это музыкальный диск русского композитора. Вы просто обязаны послушать 9-й трек.
It's a CD of a Russian composer. He said you should listen to track 9.
This is kind of what I did to him.
We have a very this is exactly what you did to Kojima.
Я притащил его также на PSP. Сейчас
And he also has the UMD.
Эта мелодия была написана еще в 1974-м русским классическим композитором Свиридовым.
There's no getting out of that.
Classical Russian composer Sviridov.
Это как бы саундтрек к стихам Пушкина.
Oh my god.
It just keeps going.
And he's trying to he's desperately trying to see is there any connection? Whoa. Oh, he's freaking. Dude. Also, his Kojima fit, fire.
Yeah,
looks crazy, bro.
If you're an audio listener, you gotta get.
He looks
video
like
version.
he looks like Kiryu Kazuma, bro. It's fire.
Dang, dude.
Where you going around it?
Dang. You can stop. You can stop now,
That's
Kevin.
awesome.
Cold South says, "Is there anything more diabolical than being confronted with a UMD knowing your main theme is now cooked?"
I got it on the PSP. Is crazy.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
That's
but
nuts.
Doesn't that suck?
That does suck.
It sucks so bad.
So what happened there? Was it he truly just stole it?
I mean, you heard that.
And then they just changed it afterwards?
There's no getting around the fact. In the beginning, you're like, okay, it kind of sounds like it. And then it's like, oh, the chord progression, the switch up, the horns coming in. You're just like, oh my God.
Oh, that's the same song.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So that's why that theme's not in Metal Gear anymore.
Damn, I didn't think about that. I didn't know that.
That's why Metal Gear Solid 3 has a very similar theme, but it's completely same
different.
instruments and shit, but it's a different ass melody.
So when was this? This was before, after 3 and everything? Or before 2?
This is before 3.
Oh, wow.
So this must have been in between 2 and 3.
Wow, the PSP existed before 3?
Yeah, I mean, same year, right? Same time.
Holy shit. It's crazy how time works.
It is.
I love the PSP.
It is.
Do you still have a PSP?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I have a PSP framed in my theater.
Does it have a battery in it? Is it about to explode?
That one, no. That one's all, broken up.
Oh,
into-
yes,
it's
that's
one of
that
those pretty
one.
things. But I still have my OG PSP.
Yeah.
It still works. Battery didn't explode.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Like an OG one with
OG,
the battery
day
is
one.
totally fine.
Yeah.
My
launch day.
battery puffed up within a few years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the climate of San Francisco.
Maybe.
Cooler and chiller.
Keeping cool. keeping
Yeah.
Chill.
New York gets hot.
God, I love
there.
the PSP.
I love the PSP, man.
What an
I miss
amazing
it.
device.
R.I.P.
Kevin used his PSP.
Yeah.
This won't surprise you. But he used his PSP for everything.
Tell him the story about the TVs.
Kevin, you there?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about your PSP?
I think I used my PSP to make the world a little bit better. I would go when Tim and I would go to a restaurant and the TV settings were not accurate. I had a program because it had an AR blaster on the top, right? So I had a program that would emulate a universal remote. I would figure out what brand the TV was. I would test the universal remotes that I had, find the correct one, go into the settings, change the TV scaling so it wasn't clipping everything out.
Yeah.
I would, turn. I think this was before the fast. What is it called? When people move motion.
Motion smooth.
Yeah, this is before that.
Yeah, but so I'd go in there and change aspect ratios, make it the way God intended,
That's
and
awesome.
because that's a lot. I know that restaurant owners don't have the time and attention to go and change that, but I wanted to make the world a little bit better.
Did you ever get caught? And no one ever checked your ass?
No one was watching the TVs.
Yeah, I
They
know.
were set
But
completely
this is a
wrong.
real story.
Oh, yeah.
This is a true story
Multiple
of
times.
what happened. Yes.
Multiple times.
That's so
With
sick.
a PSP.
That's actually so sick.
I loved it. I right now when you guys mentioned the PSP, I was like, should I get mine and get it to do that again? Because that was such a magical thing.
Which is more psychopathic, doing that with the PSP or walking around with a universal remote? Just in your pocket, ready to go. Because I was like, that's cool. That is kind of cool that you can just do that.
Yeah.
And if anyone had a universal remote, they could just do that. Kevin, would that be your move? Just walking around with the universal remote at all times?
No, that's fucking insane.
What a PSP. What a PSP.
But the PSP had a lot of functionality,
That's
right?
True, that's true.
At this point,
you were mostly using it for that, though, but yeah.
No, I had every movie I wanted on there.
That's
I had many, many video games.
Seasons of Family Guy.
Oh, I was thinking about getting that tattooed on my body. I had the UMD for the first volume of Family Guy, and someone does like these awesome like tattoos that are full on like UMDs and fucking DS cards. And I was like, what if I just get that tattooed on my body?
Please, Roger. That is awesome.
I love it so much.
Devon Colbert super chats in saying, birthday tax, thank you for everything you do. Happy birthday, Devon. Andrew Brown says, Horizon's the Avatar Blue people of video games. I'm not going to comment.
You mean it's sick?
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Avatar is sick, and Way of Fire and Water, whatever those called, it's coming out soon.
The Way of Fire and Water.
The Way of Fire and Water.
Uh-huh.
God, are tickets out right now? They've been out? Can I buy tickets?
No, you can't yet.
What?
For the movie coming out a year from now?
It's not coming out this December? Coming out this December.
It's this December because we watched the trailer.
Fuck, you're right, dude.
But
You're
I
so
don't think
right.
the tickets are out. We're still 2 months away, right?
Oh.
No, I mean, you could buy tickets for like fucking movies like 4 months.
Christopher Nolan, like that.
Oh, yeah. But really? You can't just buy tickets?
Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know how I blanked. I literally just watched Way of Water like 3 weeks ago.
Avatar
and I saw there was a 10-minute clip of Fire and Ash that I saw.
Was it sick?
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
So fucking sick.
Fire and Ash.
Yeah, you're right. It's December 17th, I'm pretty sure.
Because I'm trying to buy tickets ahead of time because I'm going to be in New York. And I'm like, hey, I feel like that's an easy way. Get the family together.
Jordan White says, rushing home to play Arc Raiders all weekend, but man, all I can think about is Ball Pit. Made the mistake of downloading it late last night through Game Pass, resulting in me only getting 3 hours of sleep. What a great game.
Hell yeah.
Larry says, birthday tax.
Larry.
Kick off the weekend with KF. Happy birthday, Larry.
Or Saturday and Sunday, as we call it.
Saturday and Sunday, as God intended. Ignacio Rojas says, finally catching live. Hell yeah. Hello, Ignacio. Tim, give Digimon Time Stranger a chance. Even Mike's enjoying it. Have him sell you on the game. It's so good. Ignacio, I want to let you know that a couple of nights ago, I thought about you.
Oh.
And I pulled up a trailer of Digimon Time Stranger, and I watched a little bit of it. And then I just went to Hulu and I loaded up Digimon Adventure, the episode where they make a Digiball for the first time. And I felt a lot. And I was like, you know what? The game's not going to beat this feeling. And then I didn't play the game.
When it comes to Switch 2, I'll play it.
Yeah?
I'll play it. I don't know anything about Digimon, but I saw the trailer and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Looks like a real game.
Looks like a real game.
That's wild.
It's a real game. People are loving it, and I'm happy for them. I don't think it's for me, though.
What? Come on. Open your mind. Open your heart.
Wild Grossi says, I predict the Horizon movie will come out a week before Zelda movie just to be overshadowed again.
Hilarious.
Yep. Prairie says, hey guys, I just started to play games on my laptop. Steam's incredible, but it got me wondering, why doesn't PlayStation have a launcher on PC?
Well, it's good that it doesn't have a launcher on PC. we don't need
we
more
don't want
launchers.
more launchers. Yeah.
I know you're just getting into PC gaming. It's a big deal. When these companies have third-party launchers, we don't like it.
We don't like it.
Ubisoft Play Plus, it's still out there somewhere. We don't like that.
Zanmanmu writes back in saying it's going to be the first Death Stranding. Can't wait.
Hell yeah, that's very exciting. Congratulations. I saw a person on the plane just watching a full playthrough of Death Stranding. And I almost had the moment where I was like, should I walk up to him and start talking to him? And I was like, what am I going to say? Hey, I played this game on stream.
I love that, though.
Should I just start trying to connect with this person? I don't know what I'm doing here.
I mean, I told the story. I don't know if you heard it a couple weeks ago, but me and Curran went to lunch, and the dudes next to us overheard us talking about Expedition 33. Yeah. And then it turned into like all of us talking. Him and his wife talking about Expedition 33, and then Hades 2, and Holiday Silk Song. And it was just like, whoa. Gamers are real.
Yeah,
we're not just here.
There.
It's not just this thing that we come to the studio and hang out with our stupid friends talk about stupid video games. It's like they're out there in the wild.
That's beautiful.
Alex Frazier says donating to the Mike's Ballsack Recovery Fund. Barrett, did you see this clip? Oh, it's upsetting. Portland Kevin also says donating to the Mike's Nuts Foundation.
$2 for 2 nuts.
Sky says no certain plans for Saturday or Sunday, but haunted house and hayride tonight.
Hey, thanks, Sky.
Oh yeah, spook it up. Joey Radstone says baby shower weekend for my first due in December. Oh. Congratulations, that's awesome. Hey,
come on.
Very, very cool. William Gordon says, Tim, have you ever done the 242-star challenge in Mario Galaxy 2? I just beat the perfect run in the Grandmaster Galaxy. I did. Much to the chagrin of Alfredo Diaz. There was one summer that I just dedicated my entire life to getting all of the damn green stars not the best collectible Mario games had. They've learned a lot since Mario Galaxy 2, but it was all worth it for the perfect run. The first of the like end game final challenge Mario things that we got that are now tradition, but that one will always hold a very special place in my heart. But the biggest problem with it, Roger,
tell me,
is after you get the 120 stars, like there's essentially double the stars, but in each level they just put 3 green stars hidden throughout the level with no real rhyme or reason. It's not like they're hidden in like crafty places.
Yeah.
They're just it's just kind of annoying to find them. There's no way to track it, whatever. But the biggest problem, you get one of these stars, it boots you out of the level.
What?
And then you have to go back in. And we're talking about a Wii game, the loading.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I was watching a YouTube video fairly recently about this, and it was like getting a star, getting it back to the level, going back in, it's like a 73 seconds like load and like all process. It's like, never again. Although it's way faster on Switch now, but I don't think I'm going to go all the way. Ty Wilkins VO says, wasn't it proven later he didn't copy the theme, but they didn't want to risk it, or am I misremembering? I don't know, but I mean, like, you heard that shit.
You saw Kojima freaking out.
Yeah. Gondor's Condor says this track's for a Blueprints lover / Kevin. Yep. Kevin is a crafty one. Alan Martinez says, going to SmackDown at SOP Center, boo this AI storyline.
Seen this?
I have. And like, there's so much misinformation out there right now that I'm like, I'm not going to let this one bother me until we see it. We're like, this is it. This Bobby Lashley thing. You see that?
Oh, that was so funny. That Bobby Lashley would come back and be obsessed with Japan, right? Was the whole idea? So stupid.
So bad.
Fucking TKO.
Have fun at SmackDown, though. And fuck TKO. There's so many people on our fuck list. You know what I mean?
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. And it's just like, all I want to do is love you. You know what I mean? Like,
just let me love you.
Yeah. You don't love me.
Really don't.
You guys love me. Right?
Right? Please?
I don't know why I was acting like I was going to end the show.
Yeah.
You're the one that was...
we have to do you wrong. It's a thing we have to do on the show.
Oh, yeah, we do have to do that. We never do anything wrong, though.
Kebab says, letting Roger and Mike know that slight spoiler alert for Silent Hill F.
No.
Huh?
I didn't read this, but yeah, I don't like spoilers.
Whatever. Your stream's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Ignacio Rojas writes in and says, Tim said Digimon Time Stranger's not for him. The game is indeed for him. I don't think you know me, man. If you say that with a straight face, I don't think you know me. I liked Cyber Sleuth a lot. Liked it. But I had a lot of problems with it. Like, I'm so happy that Digimon can be many different things to many different people. But Agumon's Agumon. And if Agumon's not Agumon, he's not Agumon.
Agumon's
and
not
you'll
Agumon.
Understand that if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Am I right there? Am I right, Barrett?
He's fucking right!
Send this clip to a pilgrim child. Agumon's not Agumon.
Find your local pilgrim child.
What the fuck is he saying?
Oh, man. I think we've done our job.
Yeah, we killed it.
You know what I mean? I think we did everything we can, everything that we need to.
I love that. I love you just smashing that delete button.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that.
We're not wrong.
We're never wrong.
Never wrong.
We're perfect. Perfect people.
Heard Skateboards super chats in saying, hey, Tim, starting Pokemon for the first time since my childhood. Which starter should I choose for ZA? Love you guys. Have a great
It's a question
weekend.
for me, too, because I might boot up some ZA.
There's an unfortunate thing about Pokemon Legends ZA in which Totodile, one of the greatest of all times, is one of the starter. So it just makes it impossible to. There's not even a choice. Most Pokemon games, there's a choice of like, oh, here's 3 starters.
Oh, there
this
isn't?
one, no, it's Totodile.
What?
There's 2 other ones, but no one's.
Yeah, they don't really matter because there's Totodile, Chikorita, and then not Cyndaquil. Tepig, who was one of the Gen 5 starters, and that's because Chikorita Cyndaquil was a starter for Legends Arceus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only true answer. And look at that fucking little weirdo. I love him, but he's weird.
And what's the other one? Chikorita and then
Totodile. Look at my boy Totodile.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, Totodile.
Yeah. That's the one?
He's got the vibe. He's got the energy.
He does look like
I
a
tried to name Totodile Lulu in Pokemon ZA. Game told me
the curse word.
You're not allowed to use that name.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I named him Lou because he was a boy. He was a boy anyway. So I was like, all right, fine.
Lou's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Lou's sick.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
I didn't
but I really
know-
wanted to name him Lulu, and it made me sad.
I didn't know you could nickname your Pokemon this one for some reason like that.
It's very like it's in the kernel. So like when you go over into the menu and you're going into the details, if you hit like the minus button, you can nickname.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know, a pro tip that I've heard.
Tell me.
The not rival character, but the rival position in this game, like the character that is like with you throughout the entire
always
game,
gender swapped.
Is gender swapped.
Yeah.
So if you choose like a male like body type, then
they'll be female.
Yeah, there's Urbane and Townie or something like that is their names. And the woman looks a lot cooler, I think.
Yeah.
But pro tip, your character model, like the sex of your character doesn't actually matter because it's like you can change
everything,
any clothes and any hairstyle and anything you can put on anybody. So the pro tip would be, even if you want, you get what I'm saying. I'm confusing myself.
You can choose
here.
male, but be female presenting and
then
have like a cool female buddy.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I love it.
I always play as Alyssa in Pokemon games, and I will shout out like this game. I'm feeling all mixed feelings on, but like this is the most I've been able to make my character actually. Look
it's amazing,
like Alyssa.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
the hair down and everything.
Yeah.
I've been waiting because I don't want to put out because I also do Gia, but I don't want to put it out until
you get like a good
play
outfit.
a little bit. Well, no, I got some outfits. I got her.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
fucking sweet.
Yeah,
love
it. That's good.
Hope you guys are enjoying Pokemon Legends.
Show everyone.
This is private.
This spoiler stuff. But Krabby Patty Super Chats in saying anniversary tax, 7 years married, 11 years together, 2 amazing kids. Shout out to my best friend, the Fat Kulo. Shout out to Fat Kulos, everybody. Happy anniversary. And then the final super chat of the day from Jose Cortez saying, on that OT grind out here, picked up a ROG Xbox Ally, pulled a 12-hour shift yesterday, only got to update the Xbox. I don't know what you're trying to say there, but I appreciate it. Can't wait for Sunday. All-day football and getting lost in my first PC handheld experience.
And Splinter Cell Deathwatch.
And Splinter Cell Deathwatch.
Yeah, you will be watching.
You're about to dive. You're about to learn so many things. You're going to get so frustrated, and then something's going to work, and you'll be like, yeah, this is so cool. You're going to play so few video games.
That's my dream. Mike's getting I want that. Just give it to me. I love that.
Oh, I forgot to bring it. I reset it, but I forgot to bring it for Mike. Anyways, this has been Games Daily. Thank you for hanging out with us. Enjoy Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Bye.